Most people today look at a 1952 Mercedes-Benz and see nothing more than an old European luxury car. But what if the real story is far bigger than that? What if this forgotten machine was the car that quietly changed Mercedes-Benz forever and reshaped how Americans viewed foreign luxury long before BMW, Audi, and even modern Mercedes icons had a chance to exist? This video reveals exactly why the 1952 Mercedes-Benz became one of the most important and most misunderstood cars ever to reach American roads. Back in the early 50s, the world wasn't expecting much from a company still trying to rebuild itself after the war. Factories were damaged, money was tight, and car production was nowhere near the massive American scale. But instead of rushing out a basic sedan just to survive, Mercedes-Benz did something nobody saw coming. They engineered their cars with an obsession that borders on unbelievable today. The 1952 models, especially the luxurious Mercedes-Benz 300 Adenauer and the refined 220, were built with a level of precision that made American engineers stop and stare. Everything about these cars was done by hand. Every panel was shaped slowly, every part adjusted with old-world craftsmanship, and every engine tested far beyond typical limits. Stories from collectors even describe engines that were pushed for hundreds of thousands of kilometers before they were approved for production. Whether every detail is accurate or not, one thing is clear: these cars were engineered like nothing else on the road. So when the 1952 Mercedes-Benz finally reached the American market, it didn't just arrive, it shocked people. At a time when the US was obsessed with big styling, giant chrome bumpers, and enormous V8 engines, Mercedes brought something completely different: quiet power, mechanical refinement, and a sense of European luxury that felt mysterious and almost elite. On American streets filled with thunderous Cadillacs and oversized Buicks, a Mercedes-Benz appeared almost like a private limousine from another world. Collectors today still call these early Mercedes cars rolling bank vaults, and it's not an exaggeration. The doors shut with a heavy mechanical thud, the cabin felt like a handcrafted study, and the entire car gave the impression that it would outlive everything around it. That durability is a huge reason so many surviving models still run today. While many American cars from the same era needed major repairs, a properly maintained 1952 Mercedes-Benz can keep going for decades. But there's something even more interesting, something most people never hear about. Early American-bound Mercedes models were sometimes described as having subtle differences from their European counterparts. Small tweaks, hand-adjusted mechanical components, and unique finishing touches were quietly mentioned in enthusiast circles. No official documents ever confirmed anything unusual, but the story spread for years. Whether or not every detail is true, these whispers helped create an aura around the car that still fascinates collectors. And yet the most surprising part of the story is how this single early 1950s model paved the way for everything Mercedes would become. Long before the S-Class existed, the 1952 lineup set the template: quiet confidence, engineering first, luxury without shouting, and a commitment to overbuilding every component. This philosophy shaped Mercedes-Benz for the next 70 years, and American buyers helped push it forward. This video takes you inside the full story: how this overlooked classic crossed an ocean, entered a market that wasn't ready for it, and ended up influencing generations of luxury car design. If you're a fan of rare cars, forgotten automotive history, or the rise of German engineering in America, you're about to discover one of the most fascinating cars of the 20th century. Watch now and see why the 1952 Mercedes-Benz remains a legendary symbol of precision, resilience, and timeless luxury.